Alright, welcome to That Synth Show. This is your host, Synth Samurai, back for another weekend. We had a good little break, and we're going to hit some breaking news today because Behringer just dropped it all. 3 big drops, and we're going to get into them all. Let's go. That Synth Show. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into it, man, because Behringer had a big Friday drop, and I don't know if you've been missing it, but I've been missing it, and the reason we're covering Behringer so much is because they keep giving us sweet news, and if any of the other companies start to give us sweet news, we'll cover their sweet news too, but for as of right now, Behringer gets all the oxygen. So, what did they do? They came out with the Behringer Poly Source, a Moog Source inspired 8-voice polyphonic analog. Now, if you don't know what the Moog Source is, let's have a quick little look. Here she is, a beautiful, compact little synth. It was one of their first synths to offer a patch memory. So Behringer just did the Pro 800, and you know Behringer's got that secret sauce now. They come out with that secret weapon. They can put them all in one box, and this one fits perfect in the Pro 800 box. So if we jump back over here, have a little look, see? It's got the same setup as the Pro 800. It's got the little patch, it's got the little memory bank on the left. It's got some knobs. So, I mean, this thing looks cool. And I think this is something that Behringer, you know, it's a perfect next step for them. They just released their first polyphonic module, basically. And here comes the next one, another 8-voice. So, are they going to make it sound like the Pro 800? I don't know. But I think the fanfare around the Pro 800, it's unanimous. Starsky Carr did a video the other day, and I mean, coming from him, he tested it all out. He got the little visuals, he's got it all. He's got the oscilloscope going, he's got the frequencies, he's shown it all, and this thing, boom, knocked it out of the park. So, here it is, Behringer product release. They don't know when it's coming out, but you know what? We like a tease. We like a tease over at the Synth Show. We like it because it gives us something to do, gives me something to talk about, gives you something to listen to. So, let's jump over here real quick. So, it was the first time they implemented it. It actually had a cassette recorder in there. You could put a cassette in to record your patches on. Mod wheel, you know, so it looks cool. It's got like a little grandmother-esque colors, Moog grandmother-esque. So, I thought that was cool. Let's see what Behringer can do with it. You know what the price point's going to be. It's going to be $299. Got all the classics. They made it so they can just put these synths now. They're going to start pumping them out. So we like it. Let's have a look what this thing is going for over at Reverb. So if you wanted to buy the Moog one, you're looking at $3,000. So $3,000 to get this old beauty, and Behringer's going to give it to you for $300. So you can't complain about that. Here's what it sounds like.
This is one sexy source.
Sexy is right.
It is the first Moog to ever have 16 programmable presets. And you can tweak what you need to store it.
16 programmable presets. Guess what? Behringer's going to give you 300, 400, right? They'll give you 250 right off the bat, probably stock in there, and then you have a load patch base. So they're already improving the old Moog Source.
And dial it up, switch between sounds faster, like a little organ sound.
Sweet.
From a live standpoint, it's excellent.
All right, you get the idea. Throw it down the links. Check it out on your own. Bob Moog Foundation, Moog Source. Here it is. Behringer did it. Looks beautiful. You know, that's cool. So then we're going to jump right over to the Behringer 2XM, the next one, the Oberheim. All right, so what we got? Everyone has left and I'm still here, guys, locked in the office. So I walked over to the testing center and found this beauty on the desk, ready for P. Does anyone have a clue what it is? So as you know, just like the Pro 800, they got the Proton, they got the Neutron in the beautiful little one with the patch bay on the side. So if you don't know what this one is, let's have a quick look over at Vintage Synths for an eyeball. So this is what it was. This is the one they're remaking. So, I mean, this is cool. Behringer's giving you vintage synths and now they got it in a production quality package where they can start pumping these out, and you know they're gonna pump them out. The Behringer Tsunami has finally arrived, and we're ready for it, and you're ready for it. So here we go. Oberheim's first synthesizer was a single voice mini module called the SEM, the Synthesizer Expander Module. However, in 1975, Oberheim created their first compact, programmable, and polyphonic synthesizer by coupling two SEM modules. If you don't know what the module is, here it is right here. Boom, boom. Okay? Then they dropped it into this beauty here. So as you can look, here's the two modules up on top. Here's the expander. Just for all you, they dropped a 4-voice later. Boom, boom, boom. 4 expander modules in one with the keyboard. It's a beauty, all right? So look at Behringer. They're giving it to you in that nice sweet white, the 2XM with the Neutron patch bay on the side. So imagine you got the Behringer Neutron, you got the Behringer Proton, and then you're gonna have the Behringer 2XM all stacked like the Moog Sound Studio. It's beautiful. It's cool. You know what's it got? 4 VCOs, 2 multi-mode VCFs, 2 LFOs, 4 envelopes. Different play modes available. Poly 2 voice, split mode, 1 voice, 4 oscillators in unison. That's cool. We like it. All right, modulation on the side. We like it. We like it. Looks beautiful as usual. Okay, same as usual. Nothing to talk about that. It's always the same on the back. MIDI through, which Korg put a MIDI through, and Behringer puts it on every synth. $2.99. We love it. All right, so that's number 2 for Behringer. Okay, let's have a little listen to this one. Perfect circuit. We love you. That thing looks cool. So, if I was a betting man, they're going to come out with the 2-voice. Then they're going to release the 4-voice pop top, like the mono poly, poly D, all those ones, which will be awesome. Sounds good to me? Let's jump ahead a little bit. Pulse wave modulation. Cool. So you get the idea. That's cool. So Behringer, nice. All right, we like it. So as I said, you know Behringer's going to put that out in the poly D form if they get enough, but that's cool. So let's move on. What else did Behringer have to do? All right, before we go, let's check out how much this thing is. $5,000. Behringer's going to give it to you for $300. Okay, then they're going to give you the 4-voice for $499, $599. So boom, attaboy Behringer, we love you. Next, Behringer B700. Okay, this thing here is a DX7 clone. Put out the little. They haven't got any of these little babies to the beauties out there who want them. You know, they didn't get them yet. A lot of people want them, so Behringer start shipping them because people want them. But this one here, DX7 clone. You know what that means? For those of you who don't know, Yamaha DX7, one of the most iconic synths, I guess, the 80s, I think, but this thing is in everything, all the movies, all the old songs. It's cool. FM synthesizer, and looks like Behringer is going to put it out. Hybrid FM. Look what they said here down in the little comment. What a crazy Friday. Can you believe that after Mark left the office, our other obsessed product magician, Miguel, quietly tapped me on the shoulder and said, look at this. He said, we got no roadmap, no nothing, but just check out this prototype. So, if you can look at this prototype, let's look over here. Artoria. Okay. Check out the keys. Check out the keys. So if you ask me, Behringer's getting sneaky. They're looking to probably release a Micro Freak clone in the near future, which would be awesome. Although, you know what? The Micro Freak's cheap enough. Why even do it? Just let Artoria keep that one going. But release a DX7 in a Micro Freak keyboard. Now that's cool. And you know what that means? Behringer's starting to get their digital game going. So this is cool. This is just like a sneaky one. It's got CS80 filter, you know. So it's just an idea. It's cool. It's just some tease. It's everyone's waiting to see if Behringer goes digital. They haven't yet, but we're excited for it. So that's that. That's the news. We got the Behringer Source, all right? The Moog Source clone. We got the Oberheim Behringer 2XM clone of the 2-voice. And then we got this beauty here, okay? So we don't know, go listening to that, but tell me what you think down in the comments. Did Behringer blow it out of the park? Did they knock it out of the park? I think so. I think it's very exciting. I'm going to do a video on this some other time. Let me close that music down and get serious. I think Behringer is got a really genius setup going in their production line. I think they've worked out all the kinks. I think they basically now can pretty much, they can clone anything if they put their mind to it and put it in one of those beautiful little module boxes. You know they're coming out with the DeepMind 12 Juno clones. They got the DeepMind 6, that's casings are already done. So sky's the limit with that too. But we're excited for also the digitals like the DX7 or korg Op6 clone. That's cool too. So one other bit of news that dropped this week. Let's hit it real quick. We got the Synth Anatomy, great site. The CUMAR Spirit, the world iconic Italian analog synth. So this thing looks cool. Maybe Behringer will clone it, maybe they won't. But for right now, the CUMAR Spirit's cool. Weird analog synthesizer, mono synth. You know, do you need another mono synth? Who knows? But they look cool. Let's go down. Same thing. 2 VCOs, noise generator sync, blah blah blah. The same thing everything else got. But you know, let's have a little listen, see what she sounds like. CUMAR Spirit, got the spirit. Cool. 3 filters, multiple routings. Sample and hold. Anyway, go down the links, check it out. That's what's up. That's the news for the week. We're excited. I'm excited about this one right here. I think that's cool. So tell me what you think. Check out the links. Watch all those videos. Subscribe to those people who made them. They're cool. Synthmania. And it's exciting, man. It's an exciting time to be into the synthesizer game. Behringer's hitting their stride. I'm excited to see what Moog does with their initial synth offering. I think they got a big opportunity now to shock everybody and come out with something super cool. So yeah, thanks for joining. I hope you had a great 4th of July, a great week. One other thing, I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a great movie that just dropped called The Sound of Freedom. Since we're into sounds, this is a great movie, and I think it will touch a lot of you. So if you guys get a chance, go check out The Sound of Freedom. It'll really touch you, man. It'll set your heart on fire. It's all about the world of child trafficking and how crazy it is. So I got a little bit of a platform, and I think this is an issue that everyone needs to hear about. So go check out the movie Sound of Freedom in certain theaters, or it'll be out online soon. So that's that Synth Show. I love you. You guys have a great week and a great weekend, and we'll be back later for that Behringer secret weapon video. That's Synth Show.